Assalamu alaikum and welcome. You're watching Real English News along with your host Sharif Ikram Imani. Let's have a look on today's top headlines. Hyderabad HC to supervise SIT probe into encounter. Chandrababu Naidu releases industry mission document. Telangana government to build 2 lakhs houses for shelters in Hyderabad. Revant Reddy challenges KCR to contest in election once again. Women attack belt shop in Medak districts. 7 from Hyderabad drone in Mehboob Nagar. Expressing dissatisfaction at the progress of investigation in Seshachalam killings. A division branch of Hyderabad High Court comprising Justice Chief Justice Kalyan Jyoti Sen Gupta and Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar on Tuesday made it clear that it would guide the special investigation team probe. The bench asserted that the SIT was of the court and that it shall not take any advice or direction from anyone except the court. It ordered the SIT should complete the investigation in 60 days and asked the government to change the public prosecutor. The present public prosecutor shall not be associated with the case anymore. The government may ask the public prosecutor from a nearby area to deal with the case or appoint a special PP. The bench was passing these orders while dealing with the cases filed by Civil Liberties Committee and families of 5 victims from Tamil Nadu and were among the 20 woodcutters killed in the police firing in Seshachalam forest on April 7th. The Advocate General appearing for Andhra Pradesh produced a case diary in a sealed envelope. Not satisfied with the progress made so far. It did not appreciate the action of the police in seeking advice from the public prosecutor at the Chandarigiri Chittor district. Before registering the FIR, the bench asked the investigation officer to hand over the complete file to SIT. When counsel appearing for the petitioner expressed appreciation that head of SIT had track record of fake encounters, the bench made it very clear that the court would be able to act only if an affidavit is fixed, specifically mentioning the allegations. Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, that is Chandrababu Naidu, released the industry mission document at a conclave of industrialists here on Wednesday. The world is bullish about India and about Andhra Pradesh, he said, addressing a galaxy of industrialists from across the world assembled here to attend the function and to participate in interactive session with the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister, speaking on the advantage of investigating in the state, said that Andhra Pradesh was rich in minerals and had a very good working climate. Visakhapatnam has a positive industrial climate with no industrial dispute issues, he said, and added that the people here were docile and there were no fear of being cheated. It has salubrious climate, he added. He also spoke on the beauty of the landscape in North Andhra. The Chief Minister signed a memorandum of understanding with 47 companies for investment with rupees 35,745 crores to create 75,000 jobs. He had an interaction with some of the industrialists later. Telangana Chief Minister, that is K. Chandrasekhar Rao, today said the state government would build houses for 2 lakh poor people in the city.
These are all 7 missions we have created. Some missions we have launched. This is another mission, very important for us, industries mission we are launching today. And also 5 grids we have started. One is water grid, one is gas grid, one is road grid, power grid and fiber grid. So these are all very, very essential for every citizen. So we wanted to concentrate on focus approach, how to take to the last mile and also to the every house, how to reach, we are working in that. Some of the issues, we are working as a campaign mode. If you see here, education, enrollment of students and also quality education, importance of education, we are taking up as a
Telangana Chief Minister, that is K. Chandrasekhar Rao, today said to the state government would build houses for the 2 lakh poor people in the city who have no shelter of their own. The intensive household survey conducted by the state government last year revealed that 2 lakh people do not have houses of their own in the city. Rao, who reviewed poor people housing in Hyderabad today, said the government aim is to see that no even a single poor man remains in Hyderabad without housing. According to a release from his office, when thousands of acres of land is allotted for the comfort and entertainment of the rich, what is wrong if available land is used for construction of poor people housing? The release co-star Rao asked, as saying the officials should collect land in the city for the purpose. He said the government would build double-bedroom houses for the 2 lakh poor people in multi-stored buildings in about 2,000 acres, he said. Observing that funds would not be a constraint for housing initiative, he said the government aimed to build own houses for every poor man like it vowed to provide tapped drinking water to every household. The ambition program cannot be completed in a day, and the construction houses should be taken up in a phased manner, he added. Revant Radhi speaks to the media and said that they will meet Speaker and discuss on issue pertaining to defeated TDP members and Deputy CM, that is Kadiyam Srihari. The TTDP firebrand said that the issue of the party defeated leaders, that is TDP, like Talasani Srinivas Yadav, Kishan Reddy, Manchi Reddy, will be complained to the Speaker. He slammed MP and CM Kadiyam Srihari, saying that being an education minister, he is enjoying 2 posts as MP and minister and the CM in the state. Let's have a look on this report.
గతంలో ఇదే అంశానికి సంబంధించి జయా బచ్చన్ గారు గాని సోనియా గాంధీ గారు గాని గతంలో రాజీనామాలు చేయాల్సి వచ్చింది. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళు వేరే కమిటీలకు చైర్మన్లుగా ఉండుకుంటూ పార్లమెంట్ సభ్యులుగా ఉంటే 2 ప్రాంతాలకు రెండిటికి సంబంధించిన బాధ్యతలు తీసుకున్నారని చెప్పి గతంలో సోనియా గాంధీ గారు జయా బచ్చన్ గారు.
Women have shown a thresh anguish on bell shops in Meerut district. Women groups have attacked one of the bell shop and damaged all the liquor bottles by smashing them on the roads, and also warned the traders and buyers not to sell or buy liquors in the village. Let's have a look on this video where the women attack bell shops in the Meerut districts. A leisure trip to Charikonda Gowarkam, Chirukom, that is tank in Amlangala Mandal of Mehboob district, turned towards a tragic when 7 persons got drowned on Wednesday afternoon. The incident occurred when 12 youth from Hashmabad and Al Jubail colony in Falaknuma, that is from Hyderabad, went to Charikondam, that is Gawarma Chirwa, from the old city of Hyderabad. According to Amangal police, the victim got into the water and started drowning. In a bid to rescue the drowning persons, others also jumped one after the other, and all the 7 met watery grave within no time. The police fished out 6 bodies, including that of 4 women aged between 16 to 40 years. Police identified victims as Rukhya, Masarat, Muskan, Basku, Rahman and Munna. Efforts are on to fish out the other body. Let's have a look on this report.
गए थे रास्ते में एक्सीडेंट हो गया था। पूरे घर, एक ही घर की फैमिली थी पूरी, जिसमें से 4-5 बच्चियां हैं, 3-4 जेंट्स है। एक्सीडेंट हो गया, गाड़ी गिर गई पानी में।
क्या नामा क्या है लोगों के? नामा बोलिए।
बासित भाई एक है, रहमान भाई एक है, मुन्ना है, रुखिया है, बाकी के 2 जनों के नाम अभी कौन है नहीं मिले अभी, जब मालूम हो जाता।
कब गए थे लोग यहाँ से?
ये सुबह निकले थे 9 बजे।
कहाँ पर गए थे लोग?
ये लोग महमनगर जा रहे थे अमंगल से। आज सुबह
12 మందిని ఆమన్గల్ ఏరియా ఆమన్గల్ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ ఏరియాకి వెళ్ళారు. వీళ్ళు పిక్నిక్ లేక వెళ్ళినట్టు తెలుస్తున్నది. అక్కడ పోయినాక గౌరమ్మ అనే చెరువులోకి వీళ్ళు నీళ్ళకి దిగారు. ఆ నీళ్ళలో సడన్గా లోతులోకి వెళ్ళటం వల్ల ఒకళ్ళిద్దరు మునిగిపోవడం, అందరూ రక్షించడానికి పోయి 7గురు చనిపోయారు. అందులో 4 ఆడవాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, 3 మగవాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. 12 మందిలో 5గురు మన బస్తీ వాళ్ళు బతికారు, 7గురు చనిపోయారు. ఆమనగల్ వాళ్ళు పోలీసులు ఇన్వెస్టిగేట్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఇది యాక్సిడెంట్గా జరిగిందని చెప్తున్నారు.
जुबैल कॉलोनी से यहाँ के कुछ लोग कलवा कुर्ती गए हुए थे और मालूम हुआ कि वहाँ तालाब के किनारे ये लोग बैठ के कुछ खाना खा रहे थे। एक बच्चा तालाब में हाथ धोने के लिए गया, कुछ तीरने के लिए उतरा तालाब की गहराई से वो बच्चा नावाकिफ़ था। आगे जाने के बाद वो बच्चा गोते खाने लगा, तो उनको बचाने के लिए एक साहब वहाँ पर छलांग लगाए, उसको बचाने की कोशिश करे। उसके बाद लगातार एक साथ 3-4 औरतें, बच्चियाँ जो अपने भाई को बचाने के लिए गए, इस तरीके से तालाब में 7 अफराद उसमें गर्क होके उनका इंतकाल हुआ, जिसमें बड़े भी है, बच्चे भी है, मासूम बच्चियाँ भी है, और बड़ा अलमनाक सानिया ये। इसलिए वहाँ पर मजलिस के लोग को इत्तला मिली और यहाँ से समद बिन अब्दाद साबिक़ कारपोरेटर भी यहाँ से गए। फिर मुझे इत्तला मिली, मैं एसपी से, कलेक्टर से बात किया जल्दी पोस्टमार्टम करके बॉडियाँ हवाले करने के लिए। तो एसपी ने बताया कि जुबली की कृष्णा राव जो मिनिस्टर है वो भी आके यहाँ पर ठहरे हैं, पर ये बॉडियाँ जुबैल को आए हैं। मजलिस इत्तेहादुल मुस्लिमीन की तरफ से जितने अफराद इसमें जिसका इंतकाल हुआ उनके ख़ानदान के साथ मैं ताज़ियत करता हूँ। नक़ीब मिल्लत बैरिस्टर असदुद्दीन ओवैसी साहब सदर मजलिस रुकन पार्लियामेंट दिल्ली में हैं, उन्होंने भी टेलीफोन पे बताया कि जाके यहाँ पर इन लोगों को पुरसा दे, ताज़ियत करे। बहरहाल एक नाकाबिल तलाफ़ी नुकसान है, बहुत बड़ा हादसा, अलमनाक है, अलमिया है, जिस पर जितना अफसोस करे कम है। हम उन जितने भी गमज़दा अफराद हैं, हम उनके साथ गम में बराबर के शरीक है। अल्लाह से दुआ है कि अल्लाह ताला इन मरहूमीन को जन्नतुल फिरदौस में आला की जगह अता करे और उनके पसमंदागान को सब्र जमील अता करे। शुक्रिया। अभी कुछ इल्ला नहीं हुआ। पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट FIR की कापी आने के बाद गवर्नमेंट से नुमाइंदगी करके जो भी मुआवजा गवर्नमेंट से मिलता है वो इंशाल्लाह दिलाएंगे।
A Briton living overseas is among the 5,000 killed in the Nepal earthquake, the UK Foreign Office have confirmed. Foreign Secretary, that is Philip Hammond, has not named the victim, who had dual nationality, but said they had been living in Hong Kong. The government is also urgently investigating, and as all reports have further British national had been killed at the Everest base camp. He added, meanwhile, a UK appeal for the disaster victim had raised more than 19 million pounds. Is the first confirmed death of Britain in Saturday's, that is 7.8 magnitude of earthquake, but about 30 British or Irish families are still waiting to hear from relatives. 8 million people have been affected by the disaster, according to United Nations. Meanwhile, Nepal Prime Minister Sushil Koirala said the death toll could eventually double to more than 10,000. Rescuers in Nepal have pulled a man from the wreckage of a building where he was stuck for a staggering of 80 hours after the devastating earthquake that hit the country on Saturday. His survival is unusual. Experts say it's rare for injured people who are trapped to hold out for longer than 72 hours after a disaster. The man, Rishi Khanala, was saved after French search and rescue team found him under the rubble on the outskirts of Kathmandu, the capital, around noon Tuesday, said Pushpakaram KC, a spokesperson from the Armed Police Force of Nepal. Team used specialized gear that detect signs of life, he said. It took about 10 more hours for the French team and police officer to dig him out. The rescue showed the team drilling through concrete to reach Khanala's location and to hauling him up through the hole. They then carried him out of the ruined building on a stretcher. It seemed that survivor by Ashir Vilopar said Akhilesh Shriyasthar, a doctor who treated Khanala. According to the Reuters news agency, Khanala, 28, was possibly suffering from a broken leg. Reuters reported his story of survival is not the only one to emerge from the terrible destruction wrought by the quake, which has killed more than 5,000 people. Let's have a look on today's sports news. Mohammad Hafiz put Pakistan in a strong position against Bangladesh. A scintillating, unbeaten century by Mohammad Hafiz held Pakistan to a commanding position after their bowlers restricted Bangladesh to 3-3-2 in first innings of the first cricket test here on Wednesday. India's Purav Raja crashes out of Istanbul Open tennis. That is, India's Purav Raja and his men's doubles partner, that is Fabric Martin, crashed out of the BNP Paribas Istanbul Open, beaten in the first round by Alexander Bears and Timurza, that is Gapswila, here on Wednesday. Shuttlers Anand Parwaz enters round 3 in New Zealand Open. This Anand Pawar won 2 matches to enter to the men's singles third round at the $12,000 New Zealand Open Grand Prix here on Wednesday. Luis Figago asked AFC to allow FIFA candidate to address the Asia Congress. That is the Asian Football Confederation AFC, requesting the opportunity to address delegates at the annual Congress on Thursday. West Indies skipper, that is Dinesh Ramdin, meets a killer instinct, says Vivek Richard. Former West Indies, that is captain Vivek Richard, says current skipper, that is Dinesh Ramdin, needs to lead the team with more aggression following their loss to England in the second test. Let's have a look on today's stock market. Sensex for today stand with 27,225.83 with 0.68%, whereas Nifty for today stand with 8,872 with 0.82%. Let's have a look on today's gold and silver rates as per Malabar Golds. According to Malabar Golds, today's gold rates, that is for 22 carats of gold for 10 grams rupees 25,596, whereas for 24 carats of gold for 10 grams rupees 27,440. Silver rates for today for 10 grams rupees 400. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast of 5 regions of Telangana state. Hyderabad minimum temperature 27 degrees Celsius and maximum 40 degrees Celsius. Warangal minimum temperature 26 degrees Celsius and maximum 49 degrees Celsius. Mahbubnagar minimum temperature 27 degrees Celsius and maximum 38 degrees Celsius. Karimnagar minimum temperature 27 degrees Celsius and maximum 39 degrees Celsius. Nizamabad minimum temperature 27 degrees Celsius and maximum 40 degrees Celsius. Headlines once again. Hyderabad HC to supervise SIT probe into encounter. Chandrababu Naidu releases industry mission document. Telangana government to build 2 lakhs houses for shelters in Hyderabad. Revant Reddy challenges KCR to contest in election once again. Women attack belt shop in Medak districts. 7 from Hyderabad drone in Mahbubnagar. That's all in the newscast for today. Keep watching Real English News, and this is your host Ikram Imani. Sign off for the day. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.